Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a stunning parallax scrolling effect using React and the React Scroll Parallax library. It's a super simple way to add depth and motion to your website. So let's jump right in. Before we start coding, make sure you have a React project set up. If you don't, you can create one using Vite by running the following. So let's open our terminal and write the following: npm create vite at latest, and I write dot in the end so that everything will be installed directly inside this folder. So here let's choose React, then JavaScript. Now let's write npm install. Next, let's install the React Scroll Parallax library, which makes implementing parallax effects super easy. So let's write npm install React Scroll Parallax. Now we can write npm run dev. So now let's open the app.jsx file and delete all the unnecessary code. And as you can see, we have some styles which affect our layout. So let's delete those styles as well. First, I will completely delete this app.css, and inside index.css, I'm gonna delete everything. Okay. First, we need to import the Parallax provider component, so let's do it. So it comes from React Scroll Parallax. So the Parallax provider is required to enable parallax effects in our app. We will wrap our content inside this provider. Now let's add a parallax banner, which also comes from React Scroll Parallax library. So this component will contain images that move at different speeds to create a parallax effect. Inside it, we can use parallax banner layer to define each layer and adjust the speed of movement. So here, let's add the following properties. First of all, let's say image. And here I will provide a URL for my image. And then the speed property. I will say that it will be -35, for example. So this speed determines how fast the image moves relative to the scroll. A negative value makes it scroll slower, and a positive value makes it scroll faster. So let's save it and see what we have. As you can see, we do not see an image because in React Scroll Parallax documentation, it is said that we must define a style that gives the root div a height value, otherwise the banner will have no height and be hidden. In this case, we do not see it because we didn't set a height to it. It is said that we can add it through a style, through a class name, or other method of styling. So to this parallax banner, we can add the following style. We can see that the aspect ratio will be the following. So in this case, the first number 3 represents the width. The second number 1 represents the height. This means the width will always be 3 times the height, maintaining a wide banner-like shape regardless of screen size. So let's save it. And as you can see, this time we see an image. If, for example, I change it to 2, you can see how it behaves now. Okay. Now to actually see a parallax effect, let's add some text. So under this parallax banner component, I'm gonna create a p tag, and using lorem, I'm gonna create 100 words. It's still not enough, so let's keep adding more images and more texts. I'm gonna do it very quickly, so you will not waste your time. So here we go. So let's see what we have. As you can see, we have a good looking parallax effect. So as you can see, everywhere I have only negative values, but what will happen if, for example, for the second image, we will set it to be positive. So let's save it. And as you can see, the speed value controls the relative movement of the image, but also affects its starting position. So if it is minus 35, you can see that the visible area of our image changes. So I will change it back to be positive. And now if I scroll, you can see that in comparison to other images, parallax effect happens faster, as I have said earlier. If you find this video at least a little helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel.